Okay, in this recipe I'm going to make steak tartare. I've never made steak tartare. I've had it before once about 5 years ago in France, and again about 3 days ago in France, or was it Italy? Anyway, one of them. We've just got back, so I want to recreate it. So I've got myself a little onion. I'm usually going to get a shallot, but I haven't got one, so that'll have to make do. A good sized egg in a second. I've got one of them, and I'm going to use fillet steak. So without further ado, I'll show you what I'm doing. So with the piece of fillet, what I've got, you've got a piece of like sinew just running in it. You can remove this with your fingers. I mean, it's not hard. I mean, the cat's really interested. I'm using one hand so you can see it a bit, but it's easy to do. Just flip it over and with one hand, and you want that off as well. So any silver skin like this, just you either knife or whatever you want to do, and then just remove it like that. Sorry about the shadow. And then I'll come back to you when it's all nice and clean. See what I mean? But it's beautiful. Cats are really interested as well. So it took me a minute, and then just remove any of this gristle. I mean, you can leave that on there. I'm going to spoil the cats with that. But normally you could take that off. Look as well. See? You can actually bite it off. So give this to the cat. One for him. And for him. There we go. And now I'm going to cut the onion shallot, well, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to put them all in this cutting up bowl. Next I'm going to put a little pinch of, this is the famous salt, which is the Gros Sels from France. Very nice. And we're going to put in some black pepper, but quite coarse. I'm going to put a little tiny smidgen of oregano, and I quite fancy some small bit of red peppers, a little bit more onion because it's quite a big piece. And now I'm going to give it a blast. I'm going to try and film this and press it at the same time. Quite coarse, you don't want to go mad, so you don't want it like, so I'll put look in a minute. Ooh, that's not far off, look at that. Right, I'm going to tuck any loose peppers back inside with onion and give it another quick blast. Ooh, that's looking pretty good. Look at the colour. And I've just popped in. I know what you're supposed to do is you make the tartare, you put it into a bit of a dish, you make it into a circle, you put an indent, then you put the raw egg in the middle. Well, I'm going to mix mine with the raw egg because I just fancy it. I just like it. Not to hold it together, it doesn't make a difference. Just because I like it. It's an organic from our chickens out the garden. So there you go. Too much, I don't want it all squishy. Okay, that's my steak tartare. Please leave a comment if you wish down below. I think it should be a bit more coarse than that. I think I've gone over the top. I should have added egg at the beginning as well, so it would all mix in anyway. Or like they do, put it in an indent. I've just garnished it with some thyme, and I'm just put it in the fridge now for about an hour. Okay, test time. Been in the fridge for over an hour. So I'm going to have it on some toast. I think the cat wants some. It's quite a big steak, this. So I'm going to try, it's not sort of a diet, but I'm going to try and stick to just steak, like the Atkins, just to give it a go. And there we go. That's my first meal of the day, and it's my only meal, so the rest will go back in the fridge. Give it a quick taste. That is just taste the thyme. Oh, absolutely first class. I'm trying to get the weight off a little bit. My knees are hurting, and I'm going to try the ketone diet. All right, take care. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and we'll see you in the next one. All the best.